What if I told you that the ground beneath your feet is slowly heating up, inch by inch, year by year? A hidden crisis is unfolding right before our eyes, one that threatens not just our homes, but the very fabric of life on Earth. Since 1900, our planet has been on a treacherous path, and the numbers tell a chilling story. Imagine a world where once familiar landscapes are transformed into barren wastelands, where the air we breathe becomes a weapon against us. Are you ready to confront the terrifying truth behind the rise in global temperatures? The shocking truth about global temperature rise. As we peel back the layers of this crisis, prepare yourself for revelations that will send shivers down your spine. From the melting ice caps to the raging storms, each fact is a stark reminder of the peril we face. Buckle up, because the reality of our warming world is more frightening than you ever imagined. What if I told you that since 1900, our planet has been on a perilous journey, a journey marked by rising temperatures and escalating crises? In the shadows of our everyday lives, a silent threat looms, one that could alter the course of humanity forever. Are you ready to uncover the shocking truth about global temperature rise since 1900? The calm before the storm. The year is 1900. The world is alive with the hum of industry, the smoke of progress filling the air. But beneath this facade of prosperity lies a ticking time bomb, a gradual increase in temperature that would soon spiral out of control. Global average temperature rise, 0.8 degrees Celsius since 1900, according to NASA. The global average temperature has risen by approximately 0.8 degrees Celsius since then. This seemingly small increase has profound implications for our planet's climate systems and ecosystems. Let's break down the data. From 1900 to 1950, the average temperature fluctuated mildly, with variations largely attributed to natural climate cycles, such as volcanic eruptions and solar radiation changes. However, post-1950, a dramatic shift occurred. By 2000, we observed an increase of 0.6 degrees Celsius in just 50 years. The Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, IPCC, warns that we are now 1.1 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels. This increase may seem small, but it has profound implications for our planet's climate systems and ecosystems. But what's driving this relentless rise? The answer lies in our insatiable appetite for fossil fuels. Carbon dioxide, CO2, methane, CH4, and nitrous oxide, N2O, are the invisible villains in this story, released into the atmosphere by our industries, cars, and agriculture. CO2 levels, over 400 ppm, today. Carbon dioxide levels soar above 400 parts per million, ppm, the highest in over 800,000 years. This dramatic increase is primarily due to human activities such as burning fossil fuels, deforestation, and industrial processes. Detailed breakdown of greenhouse gases. 1. Carbon dioxide, CO2. Sources: burning fossil fuels, coal, oil, natural gas, deforestation, and land use changes. Impact: CO2 remains in the atmosphere for hundreds of years, trapping heat and contributing to global warming. 2. Methane, CH4. Sources: agriculture, especially livestock, landfills, and natural gas production. Impact: methane is over 25 times more effective than CO2 at trapping heat over a 100-year period, making it a potent greenhouse gas. 3. Nitrous oxide, N2O. Sources: agricultural practices, fossil fuel combustion, and industrial processes. Impact: nitrous oxide has a global warming potential that is nearly 300 times that of CO2 over a century. These greenhouse gases trap heat in our atmosphere, creating a greenhouse effect. Imagine a blanket wrapping around the Earth, keeping it warm. While some heat is necessary for life, too much leads to catastrophic consequences. The consequences of inaction: the consequences are catastrophic. Rising temperatures lead to extreme weather events, wildfires that consume entire ecosystems, hurricanes that devastate coastlines, and floods that drown cities. According to the World Meteorological Organization, climate-related disasters have doubled in frequency since the 1980s. Examples of extreme weather events. 1. Wildfires. In 2020, California experienced its worst wildfire season on record, with over 4 million acres burned. 2. Hurricanes. The 2020 Atlantic hurricane season saw a record 30 named storms, with hurricanes becoming more intense due to warmer ocean temperatures. 3. Floods. In 2021, Europe faced catastrophic flooding, with Germany and Belgium experiencing rainfall that was 200% above normal levels. Climate change. A threat multiplier. Climate change is not just an environmental issue, it's a threat multiplier. It exacerbates food and water scarcity, leading to conflicts and mass displacement. For instance, the Syrian civil war has been linked to prolonged droughts that exacerbated by climate change, driving millions to flee their homes. As we face this crisis, the human cost is staggering. Millions are already suffering, with vulnerable communities hit hardest. In Bangladesh, rising sea levels threaten to displace millions, while in the Arctic, indigenous peoples are losing their homes to melting ice. Statistics on vulnerable populations. 1. Displacement. The Internal Displacement Monitoring Center reported that in 2020 alone, 1. Over 30 million people were displaced due to climate-related disasters. 1. Health risks. The World Health Organization estimates that climate change will cause an 1. Additional 250,000 deaths per year between 2030 and 2050 due to heat stress. 1. Malnutrition and infectious diseases. A call for action. The question remains, can we change our trajectory before it's too late? The answer lies in our collective action. The path forward, but all hope is not lost. Transitioning to renewable energy sources, solar, wind, and hydroelectric, can significantly reduce our carbon footprint. According to the International Renewable Energy Agency, doubling the share of renewables in the global energy mix could help limit global warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius. Innovative solutions. 1. Renewable energy. Solar power. Solar energy capacity has grown exponentially, with costs dropping by over 80% since 2010. Wind energy. Onshore and offshore wind farms are becoming increasingly viable, providing clean energy and jobs. 2. Carbon capture technology. Mechanism. This technology captures CO2 emissions from sources like power plants, preventing them from entering the atmosphere. Potential. The Global CCS Institute estimates that carbon capture could reduce emissions by up to 14% by 2050. 3. Sustainable agriculture. Practices. Techniques such as agroforestry, crop rotation, and organic farming can reduce emissions and enhance soil health. Impact. Sustainable practices can increase food security while minimizing environmental impact. 4. Reforestation. Importance. Trees absorb CO2, acting as natural carbon sinks. Initiatives. Programs like the Bond Challenge aim to restore 150 million hectares of deforested and degraded land by 2020. Call to action. The future of our planet hangs in the balance. It's time to awaken from complacency and take action. Share this video, educate others, and join the fight against climate change. Together, we can forge a path towards a sustainable future. What will you do to save our planet? Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more eye-opening content. The truth is shocking, but knowledge is power. Let's use it wisely.